Hi everyone, my name is Jordan Acosta and thank you so much for joining me today for a arms only workout. Today we're a little bit limited with some exercise equipment, but I will be using just a single milk jug, but if you have some dumbbells at home, all we're going to need is a light pair of dumbbells for this workout. So without further ado, let's get started. Get a march going and some arm swings. Good. Opening up the chest, really just getting our arms warmed up for today's workout. Again, this is our arms only work. Doing awesome. For this warm up, go ahead and go with your own pace, whatever's going to make you feel good for the rest of our workout. We're going to go ahead and switch in 3, 2, 1. Next, we're going to be doing a side step with a reach, warming up that side body. We're going to be doing some core today too. I'm super excited you all are here. Thanks for joining. So step out and reach with the same arm and same leg. Really good side body stretch here. Again, go at your own tempo, but really trying to get our heart rate up for our workout today. Keep going. We're going to transition to a high knee with a punch in 3, 2, 1. Good. So knee will come up and the opposite arm punches out, making sure that our knee comes up high. Again, go at your own speed. If you can, speed it up just a little bit, get that heart rate going, really warming up our shoulders, our back, ready to do some awesome work today. You guys are doing great. Keep it up. Good. We're going to switch. And we're going to go into a small march and do some field goals in 3, 2, 1. So these goal posts, your small march here, you're going to keep your arms at 90 degrees and just bounce your arms back and forth, relaxing those shoulders, but activating those muscles in our back, our deltoids, our biceps, triceps. This is a great just warm up for our arms. Good. Keep that march going. Again, just bounce back and forth. Go with whatever range of motion. If you need a little bit more warm up, go ahead and have a larger range of motion with your arms. Good. Transition to up and down. Keeping our small march going. This will be our last little bit of warm up, and then we'll get into our actual workout. So stay here for 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and grab a quick sip of water and grab those dumbbells. Again, lightweight, probably about 5 to 10 pounds. And the first exercise that we're going to be doing is a bicep curl. So if you're like me and you only have one weight, go ahead and do alternating. So go ahead and do 5 on this arm and then switch. With our bicep curl, we want to make sure that our elbow is staying close to our sides. Full range of motion, all the way up and all the way down. Nice, slow and controlled. If you have 2 sets of weights, go ahead and do them simultaneously, or you can do alternating, whichever one feels good for you today. Making sure that our posture stays upright. We're not leaning forward, really making sure that we're isolating this bicep, allowing it to do work, and making sure we're alternating if we're limited with our equipment. This is great because you can grab your milk jug or whatever you have at home and still have some excellent resistance training for today. You guys are doing awesome. We have a really great workout plan today. Stop whenever you need to grab some water, but try to get right back into it. Stay here for 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to go into a dumbbell row. So lean over. You can have, if you have a table, that would be great. With one of your arms, go ahead and pull, making sure that our back is staying flat. Heels are about shoulder width distance apart. Pulling up, making sure that we're isolating our back muscles. Not pulling with our shoulders, but pulling with our back for a good scap workout and an upper back isolation. If you don't have a side table, no worries. Go ahead and just bend over. Again, making sure our back stays flat, chest up, and pull with one arm. If you have both dumbbells, go ahead and use both of them to pull. If not, just go ahead and make sure that you're alternating with the weight on the arm to make sure that you're evening out and distributing the resistance training evenly. You all are doing awesome. Again, if you have just a single weight, try to do about 5 on each arm and then switch, making sure that we're keeping our shoulder relaxed. We're not clenching to have it close to our ear, but we're staying relaxed. Pulling more with the lower scap, kind of like you're pinching a pencil between your scaps. Stay here for 3, 2, and 1. We're going to go into tricep dip. You can rest your weight or whatever dumbbells you have down. We're going to do some tricep dips. If you have a table, go ahead and utilize that. So hands will be facing you, palms down, of course, fingers facing you. Heels will be out as far as you can, and then dip down and back up. Good. Really making sure we're isolating those triceps. Go down as far as you can. Go to whatever range of motion feels good for you. If you don't have a side table, no worries. Go down to the ground. Same kind of position. Heels about shoulder width distance apart. Hands will be facing towards you. Hips come up and down. Again, if that doesn't feel good, no worries. Go ahead and drop your glutes to the ground and do the tricep dips as you're sitting. Really making sure we're focusing on isolating our triceps, but making sure that this workout feels good for you and whatever you can do today. Doing awesome. Don't forget to breathe. Grab a sip of water whenever you need to, and then jump back into it. You all are doing great. Keep it up in 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Make your way to either seated, or if you want to do this standing, whatever you want to do. We're going to do some lateral raises. So with your 5-pound dumbbell, go ahead and shoulders will be back, making sure that our posture is upright. The arm will come out, kind of like a T position. If you have both dumbbells, perfect. Lift both of them up for T. Making sure that our posture stays in line. Our arms are coming up in the same plane as we're standing. And if you have one weight like I do with my milk jug, go ahead and just switch it to the other side. Deep breaths here. Making sure, again, that we're not pulling with our neck, but we want to make sure that our shoulders are staying back, and we are pulling more, and we're contracting with our shoulders. Good. You all are doing fantastic. Keep it up. Once again, don't be afraid to just grab some water whenever you need to. Keep going. Stay here for 3, 2, and 1. Next, we're going to go into a military press. So with your dumbbell, go ahead and keep it by your shoulder, and then we're going to push up, exhale at the top. Good. Keep going. Making sure that our arm stays in line with our body, not forward and not behind, but in the same plane as we're standing. Switch if you have the one dumbbell. Our posture stays upright as much as you can, no leaning. If this doesn't feel good, slow down the tempo or reduce the range of motion, meaning not full extension, but you can do a half, whatever feels good for you today. Making sure that we're switching if you have the one dumbbell. If you have both, go ahead and do alternating. So both dumbbells will be at your shoulders, and push, exhale. Feet need to be about shoulder width distance apart. Contract your core. That'll make the work a lot easier. Good. Stay here for 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Now coming down to the ground, make your way down, and we're going to be doing some push-ups. So right now we're going to start off with knee push-ups. So Hands will be about shoulder width distance apart. Slide those dumbbells out of the way. Glutes will be in line with our knees. And remember to breathe during this whole exercise. Take a break whenever you need to, making sure that our hands are staying close to our body and that our elbows are trying to stay close to our side body. You all are doing awesome. If you want to, for an extra challenge, go ahead and go to your toes for push-ups, or if you have that table again, go ahead and utilize it for elevated push-ups. Toes will be out, or you could do them on your knees. And then same principles, hands will be by your chest, go down and push back up. Trying to make sure we're staying in a flat position the entire time. You all are doing great. Keep it up. Staying here for 3, 2, and last one. Nice job. Okay, as you're on the ground, stay on the ground. Grab a quick sip of water. We're going to do some core work, and then we're going to do it all over again. So our first core workout is we're going to be doing a side plank. So we're going to start on our left side. Left elbow will be on the ground. Feet will be in the same line. And push up. Hips come off the ground. Opposite arm, so your right arm will be tucked behind you. Really making sure we're trying to stay in a straight line, a flat plane the whole time. Try not to let your hips dip. If you need to, go ahead and do hip dips instead to give you a little bit of a break from the constant side plank. Stay here for 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Switch to the other side. Right arm will be down, making sure that that elbow is in line with your shoulder. Push up, hips up. Left arm will come to your side. Again, if you need to modify, go ahead and just do hip dips. Still getting great work with our obliques. Hold if you can. Remembering to breathe, contract the core. We're doing great. Keep it up. Staying here for 3, 2, and 1. Come down to the ground, still doing some core work. We're going to go into crunches. Come down flat on the ground. Knees will come up to 90 degrees and bring your chest to your knees. Making sure we're not going with our neck, but our shoulders and our neck are moving as one. You can put your hands on your core to make sure that they're working. Again, take a break whenever you need to. Stay here for 3, 2, and 1. Still remaining on your back, we're going to do alternating leg raises. So we'll start with our right leg. Left leg will be on the ground, or you can be at 90 degrees and just lift your leg up, slow and controlled back down. This is a great work for not only your core, but your hip flexors as well. Either way, if you want to extend that opposite leg or keep it bent, whatever feels good for you. Switching in 3, 2, and 1. Switch, left leg comes up. Trying to get to 90 degrees, but again, go with whatever range of motion feels good for you. Really focusing on tightening our core, utilizing our hip flexors. We're doing great. Keep it up. In 3, 2, and 1. Good. Make your way back up to a plank position. We're going to be doing a front plank position. We're going to be doing up-down planks. So we'll be starting in a high plank position, meaning our arms are straight, toes are out, and we'll be going down to the ground for a low plank and then back up. If that doesn't feel good for you, go ahead and just hold in either a high plank or a low plank. But if you can, do the up-down planks, making sure, trying to keep our hips and our shoulders in a flat plane as much as possible. Go with whatever speed feels good for you. Keep going. I know it's challenging. Keep it up. Stay here for 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Get a drink of water. We have one more core work, and then we're going to move our way back up. We're going to go into bird dogs. So tabletop position on our hands and knees. Hands about shoulder width distance apart, knees hip width distance apart, and then from here we're going to alternate. So left leg will come up, right arm extended, really making sure that we're focusing on our back. This is really great work for our erector spinae. So as you reach, making sure that our hips and our shoulders stay in the same plane. Parallel to the ground, no tipping, focusing on our back muscles and core. Good, stay here for 3 more seconds. You can do this, keep going. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. Again, quick sip of water, and then we're gonna go right back into bird dogs. Here we go, back to tabletop. Reach, squeeze the glute at the top, really making sure we're reaching as far as we can. Reduce the range of motion if you need to. Good, remember we're switching to our up-down planks in 3, 2, 1. Go to our high plank position, ensuring that our hips and our shoulders are in a flat plane against parallel to the ground. Up, good, back to low plank. You're doing awesome, keep it up. Stay here for 3 more seconds. 2, and 1. Nice job. Make your way back down to the ground. We're doing our alternating leg raises. So again, the opposite leg can be flat or it can be bent, whatever feels good for you. Trying to get to 90 degrees. Core is tight. Hip flexor is engaged. It's a great time for a little bit of a break. Deep breaths here. Doing awesome. Switch. Right leg comes up. Good. Trying to get to 90 degrees. Reducing the range of motion when needed. Moving into crunches. Legs come up to 90 degrees. Shoulders come to our knees. If this doesn't feel good, go ahead and bring your knees up and down, keeping in that 90 degrees. You should still feel that really great core workout. Or move to crunches again, not pulling with our neck, but really using our core. You guys are doing awesome. Keep it up. Moving to side planks in 3, 2, and 1. Go on to our left side. Hips up, flat plane, right arm comes to the hip. Keep breathing. Shoulder and elbow are in line. Protecting our joints. Come out of the pose whenever you need to. 3, 2, 1. Drop down, right side. Push up, hips up, left arm comes to the hip. Deep breaths here. Squeezing the glutes and the core. Making sure that our posture is staying in line. Doing hip dips when needed. Stay here for 3, 2, and 1. Last bit of groundwork is back to our push-ups. So choose if you want to do the table ones, the elevated, knee push-ups, or toe push-ups, whatever feels good for you. Hands shoulder width distance apart. Everything is in a straight line, regardless of if you're doing knee push-ups, toe push-ups, or elevated ones. Making sure we're breathing, stopping for water when necessary. Core contracted. You all are doing great. Keep it up. We'll be making our way up, standing in 3, 2, and 1. Good. As you come back to standing, take your time, make your way back up, grab a sip of water. We'll be going into our military press. So grab your dumbbells. If you have 2, excellent. Keep them at your shoulders. Deep breath here. Push up, full extension. Really working our shoulders. If you have both, do alternating. If not, no worries. Do 5 and then switch arms. Everything stays in a straight line here. Keeping our posture upright. Good. We're doing amazing. Keep it up. We'll be moving into our lateral raises after this. In 3, 2, 1. T position, everything stays in a straight plane. Arms come up, T figure, and back down. Slow and controlled. We're not pulling, we're utilizing our muscles for that contraction. This workout isn't for speed, it's all about resistance training. I hope your arms are burning like mine, even with my milk jug. It's great work. Everything that we can do at home. Keeping our core contracted here. Good. Stay here for 3, 2, and 1. Put your dumbbells or milk jug down on the ground. We'll be moving into our tricep dips. Again, utilize the table if you have it. Fingers will be facing towards you. Feet go out as far as you can. Down and up. Good. Really making sure that we're isolating those triceps, relaxing the shoulders. If you don't have a table near you, no worries. Back down to the ground. Fingers facing you. Hips come up and down. Good. Heels flat on the ground. Stay here for 3, 2, 1. Make your way back up. Grab your dumbbells on your way back up. We'll be doing our dumbbell row. Utilize the table if you want to. If not, slight bend in the knee. Back stays flat. Core contracted. Lift. Good. Making sure that our arm is staying close to our side body. Alternate, unless you have 2. Really trying to pinch our scaps. Great work for the upper back. Remember not pulling with our neck, pulling with that bottom portion of our scaps. Doing awesome. Keep it up. Switch that weight if you only have 1. Stay here for 3, 2, and 1. We're going to do our bicep curls for our finish, and then we'll do a great cool down. Again, standing tall, feet hip width distance apart, curl up, keeping our elbow in line with our body, close to our side body. Nice, slow, and controlled movement the entire time. Keep breathing. Make sure to do about 5 and then switch. If you only have 1 weight, if you have 2, go ahead and alternate. Good. Keep breathing. Core contracted the entire time. Y'all are doing awesome. Keep it up. This is our last little bit. 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Go ahead and put your weights down. Grab a quick sip of water, and we'll move into our cool down. Feet hip width distance apart. Deep breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Awesome job, everybody. Again, inhale. Exhale. Bring your right arm across. Pulling, remember not to be on the joint, either be above or below. Relax your shoulders. Really great time to catch your breath. Amazing work, everyone. Go ahead and switch. Left arm pulls across, pulling not at the joint. Y'all did awesome work today. Super proud, super happy to have you join me today. Go ahead and release, tricep hold, right arm comes up, trying to stay close to your ear. Deep breath here. If this doesn't feel good, no worries. You don't have to pull. Just go ahead and allow gravity to kind of do its work. Trying to make sure our chest stays tall here. Stay here for 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Switch out the arms. Left arm comes up. Pull tight with that right arm. Or don't have to, whichever feels good for you. Deep breaths here. Chest stays open. Good. Side body stretch coming up next. So we're going to do a crescent stretch. Hips, feet will be farther out than hip width distance. Right arm comes up. Deep breath here. Really good side body stretch. Go as low as you want to. Whatever position feels really good for you today for this end of our workout. Deep breath here. Inhale. On your next exhale, come back up. Left arm comes over. Exhale. Crescent reach. Nice big inhale, exhale. Trying to stay on the same plane with that arm, opening up the chest. 3, 2, 1. The last little bit that we'll do is our bicep pull. Right arm comes out, fingers down, extension. If pulling doesn't feel good for you, no worries. Grab more of the wrist and pull. The fingers give it even more of a extended stretch. Relaxing the shoulder, really allowing us to isolate those forearm and biceps muscle. Switch, left arm. Good. Last thing we'll do is just a nice big deep inhale. Exhale. Awesome. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you have a fantastic day.